I'm excited to be welcome on Rising 2021 star Christian Moore. What's going on today, bro?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Pretty good. Well, you're in a unique recruiting class, obviously. 2021, can't go on official visits. It's not an AU year. How have you handled this new kind of process this year?
I'm taking it day by day, step by step. Not rushing anything, just letting things come into me and having faith in God that the chips will fall in my way.
And you're coming off a pretty big year. I know AAU probably would have been something you wanted to go out there and do to get more offers, get your name bolstered a lot higher. What's some of the stuff you have been working on though during this past few months to prove your game and get ready for the next year?
I've been in the weight room a lot, been trying to put on some weight, trying to look like a college point guard. Been working on my ball handle, perfecting my shot, working on defense, quickness, explosiveness, all that.
And you have a couple of different offers, also have a lot of different interest. How's the recruiting process looking like right now?
Recruitment process is looking good. It's slow because of this corona, but I've been getting texts and calls from coaches almost every week, so it's been good.
I know you have the offer from Ohio, a couple others, I believe. What's some of the schools that's been talking to you that might not have offered yet?
VMI, Lafayette, East Carolina, Lehigh. Those are a few. Oh, and UNC Asheville.
Okay, gotcha. And when you look at all these programs, what would you say some of the biggest things you're looking at to kind of help determine where the school you want to end up going to will be?
I think a lot of it is like size and like weight, really, because like a lot of schools like already recruited guards that's like my size, so it's like picking and choosing like which school needs with like what I have.
Mm-hmm. And so if you're talking to a college coach, what would you say is what you're going to be able to bring to that program?
I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna become a leader. Try to become a captain, a playmaker, a scorer when I need to be. A good on-ball defender, a guy that brings a lot of energy. Just a real all-around team player.
As you look at some of these options and all, as I said, you probably wouldn't want AAU basketball to be a chance for you to go out there and probably prove, bring in more offers. What's some of the stuff you want to be able to go out there and prove if there is an AAU year for you?
I just want to go out there and prove that I'm just as good as the guys that's getting offers. Like like a lot of these guys are getting offers, and like I've played against them, and like we're like neck and neck. So I just want to show everybody that I'm not less than these guys.
And you obviously are talking, I mean, I believe you're going to play a team throw if you're able to go out there and play. What's kind of the field? Do you guys think you guys can get some AAU tournaments in eventually?
I think they're trying to schedule some in August and September to at least give like some of the guys like a live period to like showcase their talents to the college coaches.
That's big time. And around that time, you're preparing now for your senior year of high school. What's your expectations? What do you want to get done this upcoming year?
Um, I just really with my high school team, I want to become state champions. Like me and my close teammate Bryson Spell. Like since we came in at the same time, the Cape Henry as ninth graders, we've always talked about getting one of those state championships and hanging up one of those banners. So that's really one of the biggest things for me going into my senior year.
What would you say it's going to take for you guys to be able to get that done?
I think it starts now in the off season, like us guys coming together, working out together, building that bond as like more than just team. It's like coming together as brothers and family, and then I think that will surpass us and get us that state championship.
And you've been pretty much one of the star players and leaders of the team for the past couple of years. Upcoming year is not going to be any different. You're going to be the face of the team. How do you kind of plan to help lead these guys and kind of be the main guy next season?
I just want to show these guys that like we can battle through adversity, get through anything, and like just lead them to the promised land. Because I know like me coming in as one of the leaders, like a lot of the guys look up to me and like look up to me for advice. So I'm just willing to be that big brother to them.
And you were able to come out and average almost 18 points a game, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 3 steals. Pretty solid numbers. But what's the next jump for you? What do you think you're capable of putting up next season?
I think I'm capable of putting up at least 20 a game, 7, 8 assists a game, 4 or 5 rebounds, and then limiting the turnovers to just win a game, and then getting more steals.
Absolutely. And you guys made it to the quarterfinals this past season. What would you guys say you kind of took away from that game?
We took away so going into that game. I think most of the guys were a little shell shocked about Henry Coleman, like this big Duke player. So going into the game, we looked really slow. We looked shell shocked to him, and then as the second half came on, we started to like realize that he's just another player and like he's not like someone super special. And so like once we realized that, we was like, okay, so now we can play with these guys. And then that's when we started chipping away at the lead. And then we cut it down to like 7, but we didn't have enough time, so we ended up losing. But I think taking away from that game is that like we can play with just about any of them.
And you come away, obviously, talk about Henry Coleman's in your state. It was a lot of other big-time talent. You're able to come away being on first team next season. It's a pretty big honor. What's the next accolade? What accolades would you say you want to win this upcoming year?
I'm aiming for the player of the year next year, most definitely.
We already talked about, obviously, what you want to do average-wise, what you guys want to accomplish as a team. But as before you get ready for college now, what would you say is the one thing that you kind of say would be your strongest suit that you can bring to a college that you think is your strongest suit right now?
Probably my shooting and my playmaking ability. I like see the floor really well, and then I get guys open, and then I know how to get myself open for shots.
And you are a little bit of an undersized point guard. You're around 5'10" to 6 foot range. How have you been able to manage that height and be able to still produce at a high level like you do, even at that height?
Um, playing playing a small guard game, like working on the floaters, the pull up jumpers, not going all the way to the pin because you know the guys are like 7 foot in college, so just working on getting my shot off around all those big guys.
And you had a big time explosion time was around the CP3 camp, coming into high school ball, also where you came away with your first offer at Hampton. When you first started blowing up and getting a lot bigger name for yourself, what was that like?
Um, it was good because like throughout this whole process, like people didn't really give me the recognition that like I thought I deserved. And so people was like started to recognize my talent and my ability. I was like, okay, so I knew I was something and I wasn't just another name in the wind.
And we did discuss some of the offers you have right now. For you, obviously, I said you probably want to bring in a lot more offers. What kind of player do you think you're capable of turning into at the college level?
I think I'm capable of turning into a dog. That guy that does everything the team needs to win.
And so you have an upcoming season. What do you want to prove? How do you kind of plan to make up for what you kind of missed out on your AU year, this upcoming high school season?
I just want to show everybody that I can play with the best of them. Show them all my capabilities, my shooting abilities, my playmaking, my defense, my strength, all the stuff I worked on this summer.
And being a guy that obviously has you're a Division I athlete, you're a Division I player. I'm sure there's been some schools, maybe prep schools, even bigger high schools that have reached out to you. Is possibly transferring to somewhere where you could get a bigger name for yourself, play a national schedule, something that's attracting to you?
I'm not really. I think about just like staying home and staying loyal to my high school now and then my coach. I think that's like a really big strong suit for me.
And that's something not a lot of guys do. Play all 4 years at a single high school. To be able to walk away in about a year from now and say you're able to finish your career at one school, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot. It shows that like I'm loyal to one program and like I'm not just around like about bouncing around to team and trying to get the best for myself. Like I'm staying grounded and believing in my teammates and my coaches.
Is there a player you kind of model your game after or take pieces from that you kind of put into your game?
Yeah, Chris Paul. That's my favorite player. Like I take a lot of playmaking abilities, the shot making abilities, and like getting his shot off around those big defenders because we're around the same size. So like I really like take a lot of his game and try to put it into mine.
So I can imagine CP3 camp was a big thing for you then?
Yeah, real big thing.
That's awesome. And overall, I think the last one before I let you go is you're going to want to create a legacy for yourself out of what you accomplish on and off the court. What do you want to be able to get done throughout your life before you step away from this game, both on and off the court?
A big thing for me is just giving back because with me and like like the black community, I just wanted to give back and then like show the kids that like there's more than just like what's around them.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And someday down the line, is there something specifically like, I know some guys talk about wanting to build a court or come back and build something. What would you say is the biggest thing you'd want to say would be your kind of dream thing to come back for your community and do?
Just give back to the kids and like maybe build like a rec center for them to go to like in the inner cities.
Mm-hmm. That's big time. Well, I definitely appreciate you taking time to come on, my guy. Look forward to seeing what God's got in store for you over the next year, man.
So thank you.
Anytime, man. You're always welcome on, bro. God bless.
Sir, God bless.